welcome to my channel, and come with me while I take y'all on a journey with me through major back surgery. I decided to do lumbar spinal fusion surgery, and this is just a glimpse on how I tried to prepare myself and my household before I took the plunge and how my recovery went. And I'm going to do this in a two-part or maybe three-part series. So just stick with me, and I hope you get some value from my experience. Per my previous video, I discussed how I was given the choice of spinal fusion surgery. This is due to years of having lower back pain that has in turn caused me to have sciatic nerve pain in both my legs. While I've tried physical therapy and medications, and I was told that the injections of the cortisone shots would not be a help, that spinal fusion surgery would be my best option. So I decided to go forward with it, and I am now scheduled to have this surgery in a little over a week from now. So now my mind is thinking I need to prepare my house for what it's going to be like after surgery. What do I need to do to prepare myself and my household for this impending surgery? I was giving this little booklet telling me of things that I need to do before and after. I do have a lot of help being offered to me, especially from family that's going to be there for me during and after, well, not during, but before and after, mostly after, to help me as best as they can to help me get through this impending surgery. Now that I've had the pre-op appointment, they have been giving me a lot of phone calls to prepare myself for, let me know what medications that I can continue taking and the ones that I can't take before surgery. Which one is the one that is giving me the most relief? I have to stop taking it because it's an anti-inflammatory medication, which can induce excessive bleeding during surgery. So that's a no-go. So I have to stop taking that. I've gotten clearance from my primary care and my neurologist. They cleared me for surgery. The only problem I've had so far, which happens a lot, is insurance. My insurance company has denied my coverage, stating that the doctor did not provide enough information to deem my surgery as medically necessary. So they denied it. So the doctor has had to do further explanation to the insurance company, and hopefully I'll hear back from them on Monday so I can know for sure if I'll be able to have this surgery, because I'm not paying for it in full. I won't have it. But I have started packing a bag, which includes a toothbrush, toothpaste, pajama bottoms, so I won't be walking around with that hospital gown on with my behind hanging out. Ain't nobody trying to see that, because they want you getting up walking as soon as possible, because I'm due to be in the hospital a couple of days, and I think they want you walking like every 30 minutes. Okay. They want you walking every 30 minutes. So we want to do whatever will benefit me in having a speedy recovery and getting out of the hospital as soon as possible. so I can come home and start healing. And I've started packing a bag that also includes this handy dandy notebook that they gave me. So it's just a reminder of all the things that I need to do, and I can jot down any questions that I might have for my medical team. And also, I guess, whatever kind of supplies you think you might need, like deodorant, things like that. Also, chargers for your phone, if you have a tablet or computer that you're bringing with you, like a laptop. Why do you say laptop? I mean laptop. I saw on another YouTube video that was someone else that had spinal fusion surgery. They suggested packing a grocery bag. It helps you slide in the car easier. And that's another thing. And my husband and I, we have a SUV that's pretty high up, so we won't be driving in that. But we do have like a Kia that the boys use, that we will be using that to go to and fro because it'll be an easier vehicle for me to get in and out of. But one other thing that I've had to start doing is preparing my home for after I come home post-surgery. And I'm trying to clear out pathways, which has furniture, anything that might be a trip hazard, making room as much as possible. So as a result, I've been doing a lot of cleaning out. There's all kind of bags and boxes and things like that we're giving away a lot of clothing. I had a clothing rack that I use to hang my clothes that I would wear for work. That would be easy for me because I live in a small house and the closet was jam full of clothing. And so it was easier for me to have just like this clothing rack that was just for my clothes that I would wear to work. But since I'm not working, I said, why don't I move that out? And that'll give me so much room in my bedroom. So my husband took that rack down and we figured out places to put those clothes, but I've had to give up a lot of clothing to make room for the ones on the clothing rack. And that has made a big difference. And so that's the biggest thing that we've done so far. We're preparing the living room to make it easier for me to be able to sit in the recliner if I need to, or a sturdier chair, then because I probably won't want to lie in the bed. And also I've heard that having a sturdy chair is going to be more comfortable, and because your back has to be straight. So I want to do that as best I can. And if I am sitting in the living room, I'll probably have some chargers and computer and those little pillows that you can put on your lap, like a lap desk. So that'll be easier for me to work and do something with my travel business and my YouTube channel while I'm recovering. Also, I've had to do some other bedding because you want to make sure that your bed is not too high or too low to make it easier for you to get in and out of. And I think my bed is pretty conducive to that, so that won't be too much of an issue. And they also suggest you having extra pillows so that it can give you a more comfortable sleep in bed. And also consider maybe satin or silk sheets because it'll be easier for you to slide in and out of bed, which I'm not big on those types of sheets because they're hot and they do cause you to slip and slide all in the bed, which I mean, it ain't gonna be no 60-60 time or nothing like that anyway, so ain't nobody trying to have no silk or satin sheets. But if it's gonna help me get in and out of bed, I'll do it. And bathroom accessibility is gonna be important for me to, which I already had this because when my son was sick, we had the shower chair for him, and that's gonna help me so I won't have to stand up in the shower too long. And the security rails so you can hold on as you get in and out of the shower, or if you just need help in the bathroom with walking and things like that, because the surgeon did tell me that I'll be walking with a walker. So I made accommodations, or I have accommodations to assist with that. And another thing is about having the toilet seat that sits up higher. You might probably benefit from that. I don't have one of those, but I can get one, need be. And also, maybe it was suggested maybe a bedside commode from when I first come home. But they do still want you getting up every 30 minutes to at least try to walk. And there's a lot of, this surgery can cause a lot of bowel disturbances, so like constipation and things like that. So you have to be on the lookout for it. I don't have to worry too much about arranging my kitchen because I probably won't be doing any cooking, and I have a lot of help that others will be doing that for me. But I have decided to start preparing a lot of meals and putting them in the freezer for me, because I am the cheating vegan scarecrow. So that way I can make sure that my food is prepared the way that I like, and those things that I like to eat that'll be mostly vegan. If I do start doing the cheating vegan thing, it's gonna be because somebody else had to prepare my food for me or get something for me quickly. But the foods that I prepared have been vegan. And a lot of things about the clothing won't be too much of an issue. I will probably, for my way home, it's gonna be like a slip-on dress, or maybe a pair of, depending on what the weather is like, a pair of sweats that's easy on and off. And I always pretty much wear slip-on shoes because I have big wide feet, so they're easier for me to put on most of the time. I do love a Skechers, but I know it's not the most fashionable type of thing, but I don't care. So I'll be taking my Skechers with me to travel to and fro. Another thing, thanks to my son, I do have ice packs in the freezer, so they are said to help with pain management. And I'll make sure that my pain meds are picked up as soon as possible, so I'll have them ready for me when I'm on my way home, so I can take it as prescribed. Because ain't nobody trying to be in pain no more than I need to be. But hopefully things go okay and it goes smoothly, so it's not that much of an issue. And I do have a lot of family. Of course, my main helpers are going to be my husband and my children. My husband, he's already, you ain't gonna be doing nothing, I got you. But my sister-in-law, my ride or die, she's gonna be there too. And my sisters and my brothers and all them, I got a lot of family, y'all. So all of them want to be there for me, which I mean, the love is overwhelming. So I appreciate that so much. Because my husband, he's usually the one that drives me around anyway. So any post-op appointments that I have, or just follow-ups in any way, any doctor's appointments, that won't be an issue. And like I said, hopefully things will go smoothly. So y'all just let me know down in the comments if you have any suggestions on things that I may have missed, or that if you've had this surgery and things that you wish you had done, or things you did do that help your pre and post-op go more smoothly. I appreciate it. But if you stay with me this long and you've gotten any value out of this video, please like or consider subscribing to my channel. And I would love it if you leave a comment down below and just say, Yolanda, I'm praying for you. I hope everything goes well. I appreciate it. Good morning. It's the early morning hours before my spinal fusion surgery. I felt like I should say something. I know I need to be praying, but I feel like if it's the Lord's will for me to have this done, everything will go through smoothly. There won't be any issues, but that's not realistic, is it? In life, this life, we have all kind of complications, and that's just normal. But I do pray that I'm more fearful than need be. I know I'll probably get more nervous before the surgery as they're prepping me. But that's normal too. I am a normal girl. I'm just an old country bumpkin. Hopefully this fusion will give me the relief in my legs that I need. But if it doesn't, we know that it's my multiple sclerosis progressing. Ain't nothing I can do about that. I can try to start eating better, eating more protein. I'm gonna do that anyway because I heard that aids healing, because I have been really lax about how I've been eating. So we'll see what we can do about that. And I just pray that the household goes seamless throughout this whole ordeal. And I hope that everybody knows how much I love them. And I hate to leave them for a couple of days, but I'll be back. And they just do what they need to do here in the house. And nothing gets broken. Soon, with good news, it will be, because God's got me in more ways than one. I'm gonna get them to start getting ready, because it's gonna be a long day. Some change is coming for the good. Yeah, stick with me. That's where I've been the last couple of days after my spinal fusion surgery. Along with my sweet husband has been a wonderful nurse. I couldn't ask for more. He's over there lying on the chair. Y'all, let me tell you something. My husband's really been there for me. It's gonna be a tough road of recovery, but we're gonna make it through. Look, he buys me drinks and Starbucks every day. See if I can get some this morning. It's still early, but this is release day. I get to go home, and I'm excited about that. Hey y'all, I'm still in the hospital, but this is release day. Yay! So I'm ready to get back to myself. I'm not quite there yet because my back, it does hurt. It's sore, but it's not as bad as I guess I thought it would be. And I'm looking forward to like putting my brace on and trying to get in the car and get home so I can really relax. Because anytime you're in the hospital, it's just different. But I took my bonnet off my head because I wanted to start feeling like myself again. Sitting there with my bonnet on and ready to get out of the hospital. But I want to give y'all a little view of what it's been like for me being in the hospital for my spinal fusion surgery. Initially, the intake was good. It was quick. Would you say it was quick, Calvin? I mean, we waited for a little while down in the lobby, but everything moved flawlessly. So, and they got me back there and they told me what was going to happen. And I don't remember anything else too much. I remember coming to my room and the anesthesia was really good. And so I had no problems. I didn't have any problems until it was time for me to stand up the first time. And I got lightheaded. I think I might have passed out. That was what, day 2, because day 1 I just relaxed. Day 2 I got up, tried to move around with physical therapy. That was a no-go. They tried again later. That was a no-go because my blood pressure went down to like, what, 56/42 or something like that. So that was no-go. Then we came back later. They gave me a lot of fluids, and that was what I needed. So from then on, it's been pretty good. My blood pressure stayed up, and I've been able to move around, so no problem there. And now I'm just kind of waiting on them to release me. They said that I would be able to go home today, so yay. And I know my husband's ready to go too. He's been here with me. He's been great. Good little nurse. I'm excited to go home and see what it's gonna be like there. The boys are gonna be my nurses. And see how it is being getting in this vehicle and putting on my back brace and trying to move around, because walking has been pretty good with the walker. So we'll see how to be in the house. I live in a small house, so we'll see. Hey y'all, I am on my way home. Me and the hubby are in this wintry mix right now, but at least we're leaving the hospital. And
Pray to God we don't have to come back.
Yeah, pray to God we don't have to come back. But the whole experience was great. It was, I hate to keep using the same term, but seamless. It went so well. And now we're going to get us some pizza to take home with us, because it's like it wants to snow on our way home. But hopefully it's just going to be some cold rain.
Yeah.
It's not going to be anything that's going to stick. So we're on the way. We'll see you later.